Welcome to my guide log to Iron Man. I'm going to be exploring Gielinor to learn her secrets. My goal is to dig deeply into the lore and give this game the attention that it deserves. I hope you join me on my journey. Let's go! Okay, so let's say that the player then travels north, up the path, goes to the first farm that they see, and they meet Fred the farmer, who, in my memory right now, is a little weird. He's angry. What are you doing on my land? You're not the one who keeps leaving all my gates open and letting out all my sheep, are you? I'm looking for a quest. I'm looking for something to kill. I'm lost. Well, I'm looking for a quest, actually. You're after a quest, you say? Actually, I could do with a bit of help. My sheep are getting mighty woolly. I'd be much obliged if you could shear them. And while you're at it, spin the wool for me too. Yes, that's it. Bring me 20 balls of wool, and I'm sure I could sort out some sort of payment. Of course, there's the small matter of the thing. What do you mean, the thing? Well, now, no one has ever seen the thing. That's why we call it the thing, because we don't know what it is. Some say it's a black-hearted shapeshifter, hungering for the souls of hard-working, decent folk like me. Others say it's just a sheep. Well, I don't have all day to stand around and gossip. Are you going to shear my sheep or what? Yes. Good. Now, one more thing. Do you actually know how to shear a sheep? No, I don't, actually. Well, first things first, you need a pair of shears. I've got some here you can use. Fred gives you a set of sharp shears. There's one on the table also, Fred. You just need to go and use them on the sheep out in my field. Sounds easy. That's what they all say. Some of the sheep don't like it too much. Persistence is key. Once you've collected some wool, you can spin it into balls. Do you know how to spin wool? I don't know how to spin wool. Don't worry, it's quite simple. The nearest spinning wheel can be found on the first floor of Lumbridge Castle. First floor, British, first floor, it's actually on the second floor. To get to the Lumbridge Castle, just follow the road east. The icon denotes a spinning wheel on the world map. Oh, okay. Thank you. All right. I believe that dialogue sets me up for success. I know exactly what to do, even if I wasn't an experienced player that already got a questscape in the past. All right, time to shear the sheep, but we're going to be watching out for the thing because we're so scared of the thing. Boy, fighting this ram is really going to slow down this quest. I'm gonna tag all the sheep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 fails. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's the penguins! It won't let me untag that one. That's the ram! Come on! Alright, Fred the farmer has instructed me to go to Lumbridge Castle to spin these things of wool into balls of yarn. Balls of wool. And I will do that now. We will spin our balls now. But you know what? It's weird. Fred the farmer said it was on the first floor, and I'm looking all around the first floor, and I don't see the wheel, but... Oh, there it is. On the second floor. Strange. Fred the farmer, we're back. We've got the balls of wool. We've got more than 20, so let's see what he gives us. What are you doing on my land? Well, he says that to everyone. Okay, I need to talk to you about shearing these sheep. Fred, I've seen the thing. I did see the thing. You actually saw it? Run for the hills! Lord, please. Weird request. Grab as many chickens as you can. We have to. Fred, flee. Oh, woe is me. The shapeshifter is coming. We're all... Fred! Doomed. What? It's not a shapeshifter or any other kind of monster. Well, then what is it, boy? kind of weird. Well, it's just 2 penguins. Penguins disguised as a sheep. Have you been out in the sun too long? Definitely not. I have not. I need to talk to you about shearing these sheep. Oh, how are you doing getting those balls of wool? I have some. Give them here then. There's the last of them. I guess I better pay you then. 150 crafting experience. And 60 coins, not bad. I'm a little bit rich now. I can now craft polished buttons. So we just did our third quest. It was easy, it was clear, it was straightforward. we still haven't left Lumbridge at all. If we're gonna see some more lore, I think that we should do Rune Mysteries. We are at the next quest. We are going to be doing Rune Mysteries. I just happen to know which quest starts here, and I need to talk to Sigmund to start it, I think. So, Sigmund. No, it's the Duke, right? No, oh yeah, Sigmund's the evil guy, it's the Duke. All right, let's talk to the Duke. Greetings, welcome to my castle. So, the owner of the Castle of Lumbridge is named Duke Horatio. It's the Duke. Have you any quests for me? Where can I find money? Let's see what the Duke says about that. This is a newbie NPC who's here to help people. I've heard that the blacksmiths are prosperous amongst the peasantry. Duke. Okay, income inequality, I get it, but wow, dude. Can you just talk like a normal person? I've heard that the blacksmiths are prosperous amongst us? Are prosperous amongst the peasantry. Maybe you could try your hand at that. Okay, that's the end. Duke Horatio is the first RuneScape YouTuber. Top 3 tips on making money in RuneScape. Try blacksmithing. Have you any quests for me, Duke? Well, it's not really a quest, but I recently discovered this strange talisman. It seems to be mystical, and I have never seen anything like it before. Would you take it to the head wizard at the wizard's tower for me? It's just southwest of here. It should not take you very long at all. I would be awfully grateful. Yes. Sure, no problem. Thank you very much, stranger. I'm sure the head wizard will reward you for such an interesting find. The Duke hands you an air talisman. Boom. There it is. There it is in my inventory. We got it. I need to bring this to the head wizard, and I know where the head wizard is. Kind of. There's a guy named Rick here, and I don't know who Rick is, so I'm gonna find out who Rick is right now. Hey there. Hello. Who are you? My name is Rick. I'm a wizard student. Look at his little pouch. Fanny pack. I'm a wizard student. I used to study magical farming, but I don't like it anymore. What? Is that lunar magic? Why don't you like it anymore? It's a bit embarrassing, but I got my head swapped with a pumpkin. Luckily, an adventurer came along and helped me get it back in place. That is lucky indeed. What are you doing here? You're studying magic. I already know that. I'm a student here at the tower. I don't know what I'll do now. Maybe I'll go home to Ardoon. Or maybe I'll pick up a new magical field to study. What kind of magical fields are we talking about? Not magical farming. Anything but pumpkin fields. Okay, that's cute. That's some good dialogue. We've got Treyborn. He's crazy. We've got Wizard. Classic Wizard. We've got Wizard. Another Wizard. I assume that one's a wizard too. Who is the head wizard? Is it Treyborn? I thought he was crazy. All right, I'm going to assume that this is the head wizard. And I'm just going to use the air talisman on Treyborn. No, nothing interesting happens. Okay. Hello, young thingam what? Thingam what? In my head, I can say that word perfectly, but it looked different on there. Teach me, mighty and powerful wizard, what's a thingam what? I'm never going to try to voice act this again or read this. Oh, what? Where? Those pesky thingam what's? They get everywhere. They leave a terrible mess, too. Okay, I seriously don't think that this is the head wizard. Oh, he's in the basement. I forgot. Yeah. Okay, so the head wizard apparently lives in the basement for some reason. His name is Cedridor. So, Cedridor, you are in the basement. You have a table that has a bunch of dishes around you. You've got a couple of bookcases, but your room's really dirty, and that's really weird. You've got a statue next to your bed. It's a carving of a figure from the history of Gielinor. Classic. Seems to be a dwarf of some kind. And a bed fit for a king. And another statue of a dwarf on either side. You're a Sarah Doman fan. There's a chicken in your room. So tell me, Cedridor, what's up? Welcome, adventurer, to the world-renowned Wizard's Tower. How may I help you? Nothing, thanks. I'm just looking around. I'm actually looking for the head wizard. Wait, oh, I wanted to know what he's doing down here. That is indeed a good question. Here in the cellar of the Wizard's Tower, you find the remains of the old Wizard's Tower, destroyed by fire. This is great. Okay, we just got some lore on the Wizard's Tower. The old Wizard's Tower was destroyed by fire. That answers the question that I had earlier about these broken ruins and then the walls and things like that. That's awesome. This is amazing. Maybe the skeleton is a dead wizard, but I feel like they would have picked that up by now. I'm assuming that it was destroyed by like a fire spell that one of the wizards was using. Many years passed by the treachery of the Zamorakians. Never mind, it wasn't an accident. It was a war move. So the Zamorakians destroyed the Wizard's Tower. Many mysteries were lost, which we try to find once more. By building this tower on the remains of the old, we sought to show the world of our dedication to learning the mysteries of magic. I am here searching through these fragments for knowledge from the artifacts from our past. Have you found anything useful? That would be telling, adventurer. Anything I have found I cannot speak freely of, for fear the treachery of the past might be repeated. What do you mean treachery? Well, it's a long story from the past. Many years ago, this Wizard's Tower was a focus of great learning, as we mages studied together to try and learn the secrets behind the rune stones that allow us to use magic. Who makes them? Where do they come from? How many types are there? It's like 14 or something, right? What spells can they produce? What? They're right here, said Rudor. They're right here. All these questions and more are still unknown to us, but were once known to our ancestors. Legends tell us that in the past, the mages who lived here could fashion the runestones almost at will, and as many as they desired. But they cannot anymore? No, unfortunately not. Many years passed. The wizards who follow Zamorak, the god of chaos, burned this tower to the ground, and all who were inside. Yikes. To this day, we do not fully know why they did this terrible act, but all our research, years of research, all of our greatest magical minds were destroyed in one fell swoop. This is why I spend my time searching through these few remains we have left from the glorious old tower. I hope someday to find something that will tell us once more of the mysteries of the runes that we use daily, which dwindle in supply with each use. Oh my gosh, that's scary. Someday I hope we may once more create our own runes, and the Wizard's Tower will once more be a place of glory. Now, Cedrador, not so fast. Be careful what you wish for, all right? You may want to runecraft, but not very many other people are fans. Okay, well, I'll leave you to it. Perhaps I will see you later. Lore, please. How did you know my name? Well, I am the head wizard here. I'm seeing more into Cedrador's character. He is now the head wizard. They built an entire tower, like a pretty magnificent tower that's like 3 or 4 floors or something like that. It looks really cool. It's on this secluded island. There's a grand bridge toward it. Zamorak burned the old tower down and killed a bunch of wizards. Assumedly, the old authority of the wizards. Cedrador is a somewhat young wizard. He's got brown hair. He's got this brown beard. It's not white. He's not old. He's a young man. He's the head wizard. He's taken it upon himself to learn things that he hadn't learned before. The Zamorakians were careful to kill all the people that were in the tower. Cedrador was somewhere else. He wasn't in the tower when it was burned. He knew how important it was that they were able to produce runes in the past. And now he's searching for things that will lead him to figuring this out. Meanwhile, someone found an air talisman, gave it to the Duke, who gave it to some stranger, me, and I brought this air talisman back to Cedrador. Let's continue the story. I'm looking for the head wizard. Oh, you are you? Just why would you be doing that? The Duke of Lumbridge sent me to find him. I have this weird talisman he found. He said the head wizard would be very interested in it. Did he now? Well, that is interesting. Hand it over then, adventurer. Let me see what all the hubbub about is. Just some amulet, I'd wager. So the head wizard has a low opinion of the Duke. He thinks the Duke's not very smart when it comes to identifying things that are important. Okay, here you are. You hand the talisman to the wizard. Wow, this is incredible. He knows it immediately. This talisman you brought me, it's the last piece of the puzzle, I think. Finally! The legacy of our ancestors, it will return to us once more. I need time to study this. Lore, please. Can you please do me this task while I study this talisman you have brought me? In the mighty town of Varrock, which is located northeast of here, there is a certain shop that sells magical runes. I have in this package all of the research I have done relating to the rune stones, and require somebody to take them to this shopkeeper so that he may share my research and offer me his insights. Do this thing for me and bring back what he gives you. And if my suspicions are correct, I will let you into the knowledge of one of the greatest secrets this world has ever known. A secret so powerful that it has destroyed the original Wizard's Tower all of those centuries ago. My research combined with this mysterious talisman, I cannot believe the answer to the mysteries is so close now. Do this thing for me, Lord, please. Be rewarded in a way you can never imagine. Okay, he can't promise that at this point. Yes, certainly. Take this package and head directly north from here through Draenor Village until you reach the Barbarian Village. Then head east from there until you reach Varrock. Okay, good instructions, honestly. Once in Varrock, take this package to the owner of the rune shop. His name is Aubrey. You may find it helpful to ask one of the Varrock citizens for directions. Whoa! We are going to ask Varrock citizens for directions. Is he referring to other players or NPCs here? As Varrock can be a confusing place for the first-time visitor, he will give you a special item. Bring it back to me, and I will show you the mystery of the runes. The head wizard gives you a package. Best of luck in your quest, Lore, please. Okay, so I've made it to Barbarian Village, but I'm gonna have trouble finding Aubrey. I'm very surprised that he told me to talk to the citizens. Are citizens people? Are citizens players? If I find a player, I'm gonna ask them where Aubrey is and see what happens. So we've got guards. I can't talk to them, so those are the citizens. We got bankers. Clearly they live in Varrock, right? So here we made it to Varrock. It's a confusing city. Will the banker tell me? What is this place? This is a branch of the Bank of Gielinor. We have branches in many towns. Okay, you're not going to tell me anything about Varrock specifically. Will you tell me where Aubrey is? Are you interested in hearing about the art of smithing? Pfft, bro, I'm not a peasant. Citizens of Varrock, I need help. Help me. So we found Aubrey naturally, but we're still going to try to see if any citizen will help us find him. Hello, how's it going? How can I help you? I'm in search of a quest. I'm sorry, I can't help you there. All right, tramp, will you help me? Got any spare change, mate? Yeah, I can spare some money, I guess. Thanks, mate. All right, so you're just taking my money? I think that citizens refers to other players, other helpful players. I'm just gonna say I found Aubrey, because I did. You know, I walked here, whatever. So Aubrey is a kook. You come into his shop. He's got that dirt floor. He's got a ratty, tatty old carpet. He's got pages all over the floor and a crappy table and a chest that you can't open. All right, Aubrey, what's up? Do you want to buy some runes? Aubrey says. Aubrey's just like hoping that someone will give him some money. Okay. Oh, it's a rune shop. No, thank you then. I've been sent here with a package for you. I have been sent here with a package for you. It's from the head wizard at the Wizard's Tower. Really? But surely he can't have... Please, let me have it. It must be extremely important for him to have sent a stranger. What? Is that just... What does that mean? You hand Aubrey the research package. This is incredible. Please give me a few moments to quickly look over this and then talk to me again. My gratitude to you, adventurer, for bringing me these research notes. I noticed that you brought me the head wizard... that you brought the head wizard a special talisman that was the key to our finally unlocking the puzzle. Combined with the information I had already collated regarding the rune essence, I think we have finally unlocked the power to... No! I'm getting ahead of myself. Please take this summary of my research back to the head wizard at the Wizard's Tower. I trust his judgment on whether to let you in on our little secret or not. Aubrey gives you his research notes. Okay, well, Aubrey, what are you doing here? Oh, it's written in some kind of code. Okay, I was going to say, why would you hand research to someone who you're like not letting in on your little secret, as you phrased it? But it turns out that it's written in code, so they've got that covered. Meanwhile, if I just happen to be a player who is offended that they're not immediately letting me in on their secret, I might just tear up this note and just throw it away. We are teleporting. We are using the ancient magic, which takes no runes at all, which mechanically makes sense, but lore-wise makes no sense. And we are going to make it back to the Wizard's Tower. Okay, talk to Cedrador. Welcome, adventurer, to the world renowned with... Okay, I already know you, dude. Ah, lore, please. How goes your quest? Have you delivered the research notes to my friend Aubrey yet? Yes, I have. He gave me some research notes to pass on to you. May I have his notes then? Sure, I have them here. Well then, before you hand over to me, as you have been nothing but truthful with me to this point, and I admire that in an adventurer, I will let you into the secret of our research. Okay, we're about to get some major lore right here, right now. Since we are very text-focused in this series, I think I'm going to blow up the text when we're focused on it. Now, as you may or may not know, many centuries ago, the wizards at this tower learnt the secret of creating runestones, which allowed us to cast magic very easily. When this tower was burnt down, the secret of creating runes was lost to us for all time. Except it wasn't. Okay, covered it. Some months ago, while searching these runes for information from old days, I came upon a scroll, almost destroyed, that detailed a magical rock deep in the ice fields of the north, closed off from access by anything other than magical means. This rock was called the Rune Essence by the magicians who studied its powers. Apparently, by simply breaking a chunk from it, a rune stone could be fashioned very quickly and easily at certain elemental altars that were scattered across the land back then. Now, this is an interesting little piece of history, but not much use to us as modern wizards without access to the rune essence, or these elemental altars. This is where you and Aubrey come into the story. A few weeks back, Aubrey discovered in a standard delivery of runes to his store a parchment detailing a teleportation spell that he had never come across before. To his shock, when cast, it took him to a strange rock he had never encountered before, yet that felt strangely familiar. As I'm sure you have now guessed, he had discovered a portal leading to the mythical rune essence. As soon as he told me of this spell, I saw the importance of his find. For if we could but find the elemental altars spoken of in the ancient texts, we would once more be able to create runes as our ancestors had done. It would be the savior of the wizard's art. I'm still not sure how I fit into this little story of yours. You haven't guessed? This talisman you brought me. It is the key of the elemental altar of air. When you hold it next, it will direct you towards the entrance of the long-forgotten air altar. By bringing pieces of the rune essence to the air temple, you will be able to fashion your own air runes. And this is not all. By finding other talismans similar to this one, you will eventually be able to craft every rune that is available on this world. Just as our ancestors did. I cannot stress enough what a find this is. Now, due to the risks involved of letting this mighty power fall into the wrong hands, I will keep the teleport skill to the rune essence a guarded secret, shared only by myself and those magic users around the world whom I trust enough to keep it. This means that if any evil power should discover the talismans required to enter the elemental temples, we will be able to prevent their access to the rune essence and prevent tragedy befalling this world. I know not where the temples are located, nor do I know where the talismans have been scattered to in this land, but I now return your air talisman to you. Find the air temple, and you will be able to charge your rune essences to become air runes at will. Anytime you wish to visit the rune essence, speak to me or Aubrey, and we will open a portal to that mystical place for you to visit. So only you and Aubrey know the teleport spell to the rune essence? No, there are others, whom I will tell of your authorization to visit that place. When you speak to them, they will know you, and grant you access to the place when asked. Use the air talisman to locate the air temple, and use any further talismans you find to locate the other missing elemental temples. Now, my research notes, please. You hand the wizard the research notes. He hands you back the air talisman. Quest complete. We get the quest point, air talisman, and the access to the mines. One thing that I learned from this quest, very interestingly to me, is one thing that I never realized about this place right here is that it's actually freezing. This is an ice cavern. I assumed that this white wall was, I guess, also made of rune essence of some kind, but this is an icy place. It's cold, and I never thought that before. I never knew that. Okay, everybody. This is me wrapping up this stream right now. I enjoyed it a lot, had a lot of fun, learned a lot of things. I hope you guys were interested by it too. I'm inspired by what we're doing here. If you want to not miss out on any of the episodes that are coming, make sure you hit the subscribe button. There's another option that you can hit the bell as well, but I understand if you don't want to get notifications on your phone. I don't hit the bell for very many creators, but I'd appreciate it if you'd hit it for me. That said, have a great day, and we'll catch you in the next episode.